Welcome to Vision and Navigation. This video is all about microorganisms. Microorganisms, friend and foe. This is chapter number 2 of class 8. Introduction. Microbes are extremely small organisms that cannot be seen with naked eyes. They are also called microorganisms. Example, bacteria and fungi. Microbes, or we can say microorganisms, are not always harmful to us but also helpful many a time. In this lesson, we will learn about both friendly microbes as well as harmful microbes. Classification of microbes. Microbes are classified broadly into 4 major groups: bacteria, fungi, protozoa, algae and virus. Viruses are also microscopic but they are not considered as microorganisms. They behave like non-living when outside host cell and reproduce only when inside the host cell. So, our next topic is bacteria. Bacteria are one of the oldest life forms. They are unicellular, that is, they are made up of one cell only. They appear in a variety of shapes and sizes. They are spherical, elongated, spiral, etc. They inhabit soil, water, radioactive waste and deep portion of earth crust. In fact, they also live in plant and animal bodies as parasites. They live in colonies also. Some of them are autotrophic, which prepare their own food, while others are heterotrophic, which depend on others for their food. Bacteria stay inside human intestine also. Fungi. You would have seen fungi as a white layer on bread when you leave it outside at room temperature for quite a few days, especially in summers. Fungi get favorable conditions and therefore they grow. But the same bread, when kept inside a refrigerator, remains fresh for a longer period of time. Fungi are multicellular. They are made up of multiple cells. They are heterotrophic, means they depend on others for their food. They live in colonies and prefer warm and moist places to grow. They are immobile, means they cannot move by their own. Some common examples of fungi are yeast, mushroom, molds, etc. Protozoa. They are mostly unicellular, that means again made of one cell. Some of them are autotrophic, which prepare their own food, and others are heterotrophic, which depend on others for their food. They prefer moist and aquatic habitats. They can live singly, unlike bacteria and fungi. Some common examples of protozoa are amoeba, paramecium, trypanosoma. These causes diseases in organisms like human and other animal also. Algae. Algae are multicellular, that means they are made up of multiple cells, means not more than one cell. They prefer mostly aquatic habitats. Mostly they bear chloroplast for photosynthesis. Some common example of algae are Spirogyra, Ulothrix, Chlamydomonas, etc. Viruses. I told you that these are microscopic but they are not considered as a microorganism. They need a host cell to survive in all cases. Role of microbes in our life. You might know microbes only for causing harm to human beings by causing disease and making us ill. But the truth is, microbes are also beneficial to us in a variety of ways. They help in preparation of several household and industrial products like curd, cake, bread, antibiotics and beverages. They also help the environment, acting as decomposers and biofertilizers. They play an important role in sewage treatment as well. Microbes' role in curdling of milk, means how curd is formed. Microbes play a vital role in preparing curd from milk. Curd contains a bacterium called Lactobacillus. Lactobacillus is a friendly bacterium. It treats and prevents diarrhea, help in food breakdown and absorption of nutrients. Following changes lead to the formation of curd from milk. A small amount of curd as a starter is added to milk. Lactobacillus, which are present in that starter curd, small amount of curd, converts sugar in milk into that is lactose into lactic acid. Microbes role in baking. Yeast is used as a raising agent in baking. Most commonly used yeast is Saccharomyces cerevisiae. It is due to the action of yeast that the dough rises if you leave it for some time, adding yeast to it during kneading. Dough, that is flour containing carbohydrate. Yeast when added to it, yeast converts that carbohydrate into carbon dioxide. Due to the formation of carbon dioxide, the dough rises, means bubble make the dough to rise up. While preparing cake, bread, the dough is baked. Once baked, the yeast dies. As a result, a soft, spongy baked product is formed. Microbes also play a vital role in fermenting idli dosa batter. Idli dosa batter contains urad pulses. These urad seed contains lactic acid bacteria which ferment and make them soft and spongy. Antibiotic preparation. Microbes are also used to prepare antibiotics which are used to treat several bacterial infections. What are antibiotics? Antibiotics are the medicine which kill or stop the disease causing microbes in our body. Antibiotics are to be taken only under the surveillance of a well qualified doctor. These should be taken as per prescription. Antibiotics are to be taken in right dose at the right time. It is quite interesting to find that there are some microbes which causes disease. On the other hand, some other microbes help in preparation of antibiotics and thus cure diseases. Alexander Fleming, a Scottish scientist, discovered the first antibiotic and named it penicillin. Penicillin discovery was a chance discovery. Fleming was experimenting with the Staphylococcus bacteria. A petri dish full with that has been left open by mistake was found to be contaminated by blue-green mold. The visible mold growth inhibited bacteria growth around itself. Fleming concluded that mold released a substance that inhibited bacterial growth. This substance was the antibiotic which was named penicillin after the mold Penicillium notatum. Penicillin was named after Penicillium notatum. Pasteurization. The process in which milk is heated to about 70 degrees Celsius for 15 to 30 seconds and then suddenly chilled and stored is called pasteurization. Nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen cycle is a continuous process by which nitrogen and its compounds are interconverted in the environment. Living organisms also take part in this, including nitrogen fixation and decomposition. Nitrogen cycle proceed. Nitrogen fixation. The process by which the nitrogen gas from air get converted into the usable forms of nitrogen is called nitrogen fixation. Rhizobium. It is a nitrogen fixing bacterium that is common in the soil and lives in the root nodules of plants' legumes. Blue-green algae and rhizobium are the microorganisms which can fix atmospheric nitrogen into the soil.